And hello folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. Hope you can hear me. I've been watching a lot of prepper channels and I'm kind of cracking up because in certain areas they're facing shortages and they're facing this, and yeah, I already told you all this before. And it's kind of funny. Get my orange drink. It's hot outside. Waiting for our coffee to cool a little bit, no worries. It's already 100 outside. By this afternoon, 102. And it's only May, and it's the cool part. People forget I live in the desert. Wait until next month when it gets 111 to 116. And that goes all the way to August, maybe October. Ever sweat on Halloween? Yeah. Loads of fun. Now, we're going to keep this fairly short. And I got my monetization back after 4 to 5 years. And the massive purge happened back because you can't follow their new rules. Now, I checked everything and I read everything. So I can't curse. All sorts of other stuff. Just, you have to read it. It's like 15 pages. But I like to read the fine print. Now, let's see. This is 2 magazines. This is a magazine review. I like the American Frontiersman. Good old-fashioned, go back to the woods. These are real people that went back to the woods. And they had a really rough life. And one of the interesting articles in there is looking for Bigfoot. Please do not hunt Bigfoot. All right. Sometimes they visit our locations. Other times, God, you just guys drive me bloody nuts. There's another thing here. Food drying. It's a great article. There's some things you could dry. There's other things I tell people not to dry. Okay? Jerky's fine. Fish is fine if you know how to do it right. Because I've been eating cuttlefish all my life, so. And there's 1 or 2 things. And trapping's a skill. A lot of people set their hair on fire. Don't know. You're trapping animals, not setting your hair on fire. Okay. Yeah. Fish cake, catfish. Go check out Anthony, and he'll show you how to make a really good. Whatchamacallit? How to cook catfish. You could also steam off the bones and everything, and you make cakes out of them. And I'm supposed to read this one. I'm trying to find this article. I had it pegged, but the page fell out. Yeah, let's see what we got. Ancon's old. 34. Okay, a lot of people don't realize that Ancon used to grow up with kerosene. A lot of you guys just, okay? Kerosene culture. And we're going to be talking more about that in our episode for coming up on having a kerosene lamp. Okay? Easy to do. Not rocket science, folks. Now, Uncle does use a blend of kerosene, and I got examples. This is my favorite right here. But if you're like in the Amish community, you get these right here. Very nice. Looks appealing. I like this one. Now, people freak out when I tell them when I bought my lamps. I bought them for $9.95, and people are like, oh dear Lord. Yeah, that's what happens when you screw up the economy. Okay? Now, you just can't stick any kind of kerosene in these lamps. I use my own blend, but I always tell people you want extra pure kerosene. Because I keep catching people try to put gasoline and all sorts of other weird stuff in there. Next thing you know, they're either suffocated or they're burnt down their house. My biggest favorite is the Backwoodsman. Everybody who does bushcrafting should have this and do reviews about this. Okay? You go print or digital, either way. If you have a Kindle or a phone, you can read up like, gee, Uncle Alan, I don't know how to make a cannon. Okay? You can make a cannon. It's not hard. Shoot. Little hairspray, some PCP pipe, and a squirrel. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Tired. And it has a lot of good projects. And then we talk about outhouses. Okay? You do old school by digging it up. I keep telling people, don't throw toilet paper down the outhouse. It goes into a little bucket and you burn it. Okay? And right there's a composting toilet. So like I said, I tell a lot of people, check it out. And I got my copy. I try to get it every 2 months. Go down there, say hello to everybody, get it, drink my coffee. You know, I'm an old timer and I'm trying to retire. And a lot of people are asking me, Heidi of Disable and Prepping, I got your char cloth. I got to remember to send it to you. I'm getting old and tired. And with your donations, please help Trapped by Stupids in the mental zombie apocalypse. See DMC, RNC, CCP. Send $2 donation to Old Uncle Al right down there in the description below. Not rocket science, folks. If more people do this, quicker SHTF will end. You wouldn't have all this craziness, all this madness, but I guess people like to have chaos and shortages and no beer or steaks for Memorial Day. Okay? And if you like to see a little doggy and something's not harmful, or you can see my intro video. Try to plant a garden this year. It's thrifty, it's patriotic, it's healthy. And if you have extra, donate it to a food bank or donate it to your church. And tell people that you have extras that you give out to them. Let's stop this stupidity by Captain Crazy and the Democrats and some Republicans and a lot of stupid people. Again, if you hear a millennial tell you it's racist, kick them in the nads. Okay, it's not racist, folks. Okay. Now I see a lot of channels doing this tragedy. The Democrats are trying to push more gun control and stuff. And I keep telling them, remember, a Manchurian candidate, strings, manipulators, puppet masters. Now, why the puppet masters want it? Because they can put more gun control. Did gun control stop these massacres? No. That's the plain truth. No cursing, no weird occupation or weird thought or hateful content or anything. It didn't stop it. Okay? I tell people, what are the schools teaching? And I'll do another video on that after the blackout one, because I'm working really hard on the blackout video, which is coming up next. And I'll see you in about an hour or two. Bye now. You have a nice day. Try to do something nice for your friends. I'm sending a disabled person, Heidi, and Care Bear, that's her little dog, char cloth. Oh, and char cloth does get old, and if you have like what I do with it, I put it in rolls and I dry it out in the toaster oven. Lasts longer. I learned the hard way when I got an envelope of dark powder. Try to store char cloth for 10 years. And I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. Bye now.